Guys, welcome back once again to the book of Revelations. It's your girl Revelations, and today we are going to be doing a little get ready with me makeup tutorial. Now, light on the makeup tutorial, like on the tutorial part of the makeup. This is just what I do and kind of what works for me. I'm still trying to figure it out exactly, you know, what contour matches my face structure, like what products are good for me. So if you have any tips and tricks, drop them down in the comments below. Now let's get into the video.
Like we always do with this time.
I know you're probably thinking, why is she standing up? That's because I think I do my best face beats standing up. Like, it's never sitting down. I just have to stand up. Let's move on. We're gonna start with doing my regular skincare routine. So I'm gonna put on this toner. It's by Ordinary, and I'm gonna put on a bit of moisturizer, and then we're gonna get into actually beating the face. Now, what I do want to say is I just recently started putting on moisturizer and doing like my little skincare routine under my makeup. It was never something that I used to do because I sweat a lot, so like I need to mattify. I don't need to moisturize. Trust. It was crazy, but like the girlies say you gotta do it, so here I am doing it. And now the weather kind of permits me to do that because it's a bit cold outside. So that's that on that. Do you see the difference? Oh baby. Okay, so the moisturizer I'm gonna use is the CeraVe moisturizer. Let me tell y'all something. The whole time I was calling it CeraVe. So y'all, is it CeraVe or CeraVe? I just found out last night that it's CeraVe. I was watching television, which is something I don't do often, but thank God I was before I did this video. And they were like, CeraVe, CeraVe. I'm like, God must have knew that I was gonna come on here and make a fool of myself talking about some CeraVe. And that's why I'm seeing this commercial that says CeraVe. So yeah, I'm gonna use the CeraVe moisturizing cream. Okay, we're ready to start. My canvas is ready to go. First, we're gonna go in with our primer. I use the No Problem primer. I have some on my finger already, guys. That's why you didn't see me unscrew the cap or anything. It actually separated a little bit at the side. I don't know if you can see it, like right here. Right, like you see it opening. Like I know you see it opening. So I don't want to waste anymore. Okay, primer on. Let's get to the next step. So the next thing I like to do is use this. There we go. Lithe, I don't know, but it's a UHD. It's a UHD brow sculpt in clear. It is 10 out of 10. I absolutely love it. Clearly the camera cannot focus on what I'm trying to show you right now. There we go. So what I do, I just put a little on my brows before I start doing my face, so that I don't know why I do it. Okay, I just do it. You can do it if you want to. You don't have to. It feels like edge control for your eyebrows, pretty much. There we go. The eyebrows done for now. On to the next step. So the next thing we're gonna do is use my concealer, my Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn, and I'm gonna put that under my eyes because I know you can see it. Like I tend to have like some redness, maybe a little puffiness going on. Yeah, I'm just gonna put a little concealer on that first. Yeah, great. I'm gonna use this angled brush that I found. Could be the right brush, might be the wrong brush, who knows. But I use any brush that I think can get the job done. It doesn't sound right, but listen, stick with me. Trust the process, guys. So you want to make sure when you're blending and you're getting this concealer into your skin that you're doing gentle, light taps. Okay, no, don't do it so hard. Okay, all it takes is a little pat. You feel me? That's right. So what I've learned is that if you do foundation or anything that's liquid, you always want to set it. So I'm gonna use my setting powder just to set this concealer under my eyes, and then we're gonna head over to the next step to get this face bead complete. Now I know I'm looking very crazy in the camera, but something that's important to note is that you want to keep your eyes up so that it doesn't crease underneath your eye before you set it. Okay, so I'm gonna put my setting powder super high, so I have to keep looking up at it. I'm gonna get my triangle sponge. I'm gonna just put some on the side of my hand to rub off the excess, and then I'm going to just give it a light pat just to set the under eyes. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the same thing with the other eye. However, I don't need to record that because you just saw me do it on this side. I'll be right back. The next stop is our foundation. Miss Robin Fenty Beauty. Robin Fenty. Robin. I use Robin. Let me stop playing around. Okay, so our next step is the foundation. I'm using Fenty Beauty in the shade 390, and I already put a little bit on this side because, like I said, I'm recording twice. But pretty much I'm just going to go ahead and give some light taps. I'm not gonna really take it up under my eye, and I will show you why later on, because I actually utilize two foundations, so I'll show you how I do that. I'm just gonna add some more over here. This gives great coverage, I'm not gonna lie, and the finish, chef's kiss, baby. Chef's kiss. Like, it's Fenty Beauty or nothing. Let me stop playing around. I'll be right back. I want to say something that's very important. When you're putting on your foundation, okay, we don't just stop here. Okay, we don't stop here. We take it all the way back. You see it all the way back. You want to bring it down onto the neck. Blend your neck. Blend your neck. Blend your neck because you look funny. You look funny. Blend your neck. Okay? Okay? Okay. Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm so sorry about that outburst. Like, because sometimes I'm just so offended by no makeup on the neck. Like, how y'all taking the makeup, don't see on neck or no? Like, is it just me? Am I doing too much? Is it too... Don't answer that. I'm never doing too much. So we're gonna head on to the next step, which I'm gonna use another foundation. This is Rare Beauty in the shade 370N. We use the Rare Beauty for highlights, and I'm gonna go ahead and to wipe off the excess because sometimes it's too much, and I'm gonna put a little under, like in the corner here, not too high up, and then I'm gonna put a little out here. Yeah, because that's what the girlies do. And I'm gonna put a little here, put a smidge here. Like, that was a bit too much. And I'm gonna put some down my nosy, and then we're gonna put a little bit over here. There we go. Now time to blend. Next, I'm gonna use this angled flat brush, and I'm just gonna lightly and gently pat so that I can blend out the foundation, which is our highlights. Okay, nice, light, gentle pats, just like so. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna head into our contour. This is what I'm using for contour. Come on, don't piss me off. Okay, so we're contouring with NK Perfection Multi-Use Concealer in the shade 13. Now, I think this shade, my mother did tell me it was too dark, but I'm just like, what's too dark, you know? So I go really light with it. I just put like 2 baby dots, like, because this shit is dark. Like, I don't do too much, and then I put like a little tap on my nose, like at the side, and then I hope for the best, y'all. On this side, I could like do it a little more. There we go. What I do want to say is a little hack: always go light. Always go light, because you can make it darker, you can make it brighter, but you can't take it away. So don't start too heavy, just go light and then work your way to the shade that you want, or the ultimate look that you want, if you're not exactly sure, especially when you're trying new products. I know this one is pretty dark, so that's why I'm not going too hard. I'm just really trying to see where we're at. Yeah, see, like, Now we're seeing a difference. Okay, I'm gonna finish blending this out in the mirror so that I can see exactly what's going on. So I think I've reached my desired look. Like, I just hope you can see it and the lighting is not working against me. I'm gonna get into my blush next. It's liquid blush. There we go. And the liquid blush is Splash by TYS Beauty. So it looks a little something like this, and then what I do is just put like 3 dots here, 3 dots here. Like, this is what's really gonna bring everything together. So what I decided to do was just start with 4 dots on each side, and then I'm gonna use this brush to blend it out and see where we're at with that. Okay, so we've blended out this side, and then I'm just gonna do the same thing over here. And again, like, light soft strokes are the way you want to go. Is there a here? There's a here somewhere. There? I don't know why, but it's a thing. And then I put some on my nose. Okay, so now we can go ahead and start setting everything. So we're gonna go back to the setting powder that we were using earlier, and we're just gonna rub it on our hand again. And what you want to do, make sure now, it's very important that we keep looking up so that we don't have any creases under the eye. And we're just gonna go ahead and set it and press that in. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on this side, just to save time so that this video is not too long. I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera. Okay, so there's one place that I didn't put highlight, but I am gonna put setting powder, and that's right here. And like this little curve, I'm gonna put that there and there. Okay, and now stay with me now, stay with me. And let's go ahead and set everything else. Next, we're gonna move on to our darker color to put it everywhere we put the darker contour, and also some places that I didn't. I'm about to show you in a minute. All right, so for the dark colors, I'm gonna use the Hydrating Contour Trio. Who is this by? I don't know who's this by, but I'm gonna use Always Summer. That's this shade. Now let me tell you something, there's not much left of it, okay? Not too much now, not too much. And I'm just gonna lightly put that here. I'm gonna bring it around here, and I'm gonna put a little like right at the top. I'm also gonna put a little around the highlighted area, just to make sure it's not too bright, like just to tone it down a bit. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, just nice light strokes. And then the last place I'm gonna put some is like here, okay, right here, so you get that nice little chiseled look. Not that my jaw is not chiseled enough. And then I'm also gonna put some down the side here, and that should do it. All right guys, we're almost at the finish line. Our next stop is blush. I'm gonna use this blush by Persona, and it's in the shade Caramel. It is broken. It's gonna be pretty hard to show you the shade. I am gonna put it back together, guys, I promise. I'm gonna put it back together. I'm just gonna take a little on my brush and then put it right on my cheeks. Don't forget to tap off the excess, you know, you don't want to do too much. And sometimes I like to make this face where I raise my cheekbone so I can make sure I'm putting it exactly where I want it to go. Now I'm going to use a plethora of blushes. Stay with me. I know y'all are probably thinking, at what point am I going to do my brows? Now, at this point, I'm going to go back in with my Fawn Pro Concealer, and I'm going to use it and just kind of give it a nice shape, clean it up, and then fill it a little bit. Yeah, that's what we're doing next, so let's get into it. Yo, there's so much noise outside right now. What I'm gonna do is just put a little bit under here, and nothing too crazy. Make it nice and clean. Of course there's a hair in the way, and I actually bring it all the way back here, but I don't think I'm seeing well enough in this camera, so let me just clean it up off camera and then come back. The next step we're gonna go into is just using our eyebrow pencil. I'm using the Maxi Professional eyeliner pencil in the shade dark brown, and I'm just gonna use light upward strokes just to keep that brow hair effect. And I'm gonna line my brows. Now remember, as you're going towards the front, you want to be even lighter with your strokes so that it looks, see, I went too heavy right here, so I do have to pull that out. But as you're getting towards the front, you want to get a lot lighter and softer with your hands so that you have that natural look at the end. I think it's already looking pretty good, I'm not gonna lie, but I do want to fill out some spaces. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that, and then we are going to use some foundation and just clean up that arch at the top. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go in with some foundation now. I really just use a little at a time. Listen, if I mess this up trying to do it in the camera, I'll be back. The battery is already betraying us, so we gotta pick up our speed. I'm gonna use the NK eyeliner pencil in the shade black just to line my waterline. It's very important that you use your little triangle pad or whatever so that you don't smudge underneath your eyes, and this pencil is no joke, so I want to make sure I really get the waterline and nowhere else. All right, and then now we're gonna do the other side. Okay, now I'm gonna line my lips with the, well, I am lining my lips with the NK lip pencil in the shade Cocoa, and I of course am gonna do the overline lip look because I love to see it. I'm gonna finish it off camera just in an effort to save our battery life. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my mascara on. The mascara is Luce Beauty, and we are back with a bit more charge than we had before the video got cut off. So I'm gonna tell you guys what I did in the meanwhile. I used the Luce Beauty mascara. It's volumizing and lengthening mascara. The hack though for this mascara, you want to put it underneath and on top of your lashes. And then for my lips, I did the pink matte lipstick by Knick Knack New York, and then I went in with a baby lip gloss. What is this shade? I have no idea, but this is the shade. And then I topped it off with the Fenty Beauty lip plumping lip gloss, and the shade is Fussy Heat. That's number 2. Yeah, and we're here for setting spray. I'll tell you what I did. So for setting spray, we're using Final Treat. It has hyaluronic acid infused. I think it's a really good setting spray. It just kind of brings everything together, all the osmosis and everything going on. And it's late, so we're gonna do the final reveal right now. Voila. And this, guys, is the final look, period. Let's get into it. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Remember to drop some tips, tricks, and hacks down in the comments below. Let me know what type of products you guys are using, what can make this better, you know, what I did correctly, you know, brushes, anything that I could use. Just drop them all down below for your girl and let me know what's what. But like I said, this is the final product. Hope you love it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for another one, another drop in the book of Revelation. Thank you for watching. Okay, our battery just died on the camera, so we're switching to the phone just to make sure that we close out the video the right way. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friend and your friend and your friend and your friend. Anybody that needs help doing their makeup, if there's anything in particular you want to see, drop it down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching another installment in the book of Revelations with your girl Revelations, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.